Hey, Tottenham fans, welcome to another video on the channel, where you can stay up to date with everything happening with the Spurs, with information and opinions from those who live and breathe football. Today, we have some news that may divide opinions. Richarlison is about to leave Tottenham after a spell marked by injuries and ups and downs. The Brazilian may be on his way out to try to restart his career, away from the Premier League. But what is behind this decision, and what impact will it have on the squad? Stay with me, and I'll tell you everything right now. According to information from The Sun, Richarlison is set to leave Tottenham in this transfer window. The Brazilian striker, who is still recovering from injury, has reportedly received the approval of new manager Thomas Frank to seek a new destination. Signed in 2022 for around £50 million, the number 9 has failed to live up to expectations and has a history of repeated injuries. He missed more than 30 games last season alone. Galatasaray from Turkey appears to be the main interested party at the moment and could close the deal for around £20 million or even on loan. Although Tottenham would prefer a permanent sale, a possible return to Everton has been ruled out, as David Moyes is targeting other names, such as Callum Wilson. Richarlison, for his part, wants to remain in Europe and has not been encouraged by offers from Saudi Arabia. The situation is delicate and may evolve in the coming days. Richarlison's possible departure has generated mixed reactions among experts and fans. Some journalists point out that the Brazilian's spell at Spurs never really took off, especially due to a string of injuries and difficulty adapting to the playing system. Among fans, however, feelings are divided. Many recognize the striker's fighting spirit and dedication, but others have lost patience with his poor performance and the high cost of his signing. On social media, it is common to see comments such as he had chances but failed to establish himself and we need someone more decisive for next season. The Turkish press, on the other hand, sees the possible signing as a valuable opportunity for Galatasaray. If Richarlison's departure is confirmed, Tottenham will free up space in their payroll and squad to look for a new striker, something essential for next season. With the team back in the Champions League and competing strongly in the Premier League, Thomas Frank needs a more balanced squad that is less dependent on players with a history of injury. The possible deal with Galatasaray could speed up the search for attacking reinforcements, and there are expectations that Spurs will move quickly in the transfer market. In addition, the Brazilian's departure could impact the atmosphere in the dressing room, where Richarlison was loved by many of his teammates. The club is expected to announce its next steps in the coming weeks as the transfer window progresses and plans for the season take shape. Richarlison arrived at Tottenham in 2022 as one of the board's big bets, coming from Everton with the status of a Brazilian national team starter and a lot of potential to shine in London. However, his career with the Spurs has been marked by a roller coaster of emotions. In 3 seasons, he scored just 20 goals and provided 10 assists in 90 games, figures below expectations for an elite striker. Repeated injuries, coupled with a lack of consistency, limited the Brazilian's impact on the team. Last season, for example, he started only 15 Premier League games, scoring for goals. Despite this, Richarlison maintained a good relationship with the group and always showed commitment on the pitch. Now, at 28, he sees Galatasaray as a chance to start over and rediscover his lost protagonism. Tottenham, for its part, believes that this is the right time to end this cycle. Richarlison's possible departure seems natural within the new cycle. That begins with Thomas Frank at the helm. The Brazilian has quality and spirit, but he simply failed to translate that into consistency on the pitch for Tottenham. Injuries, tactical changes, and constant pressure took their toll. And when a player, no matter how hard he tries, fails to deliver what the club needs at a high level, it is fair for both parties to seek new paths. Galatasaray can offer him a more favorable environment to rediscover the football that took him to the World Cup. The Spurs, on the other hand, need to focus on building a more competitive and physically reliable squad, especially with the Champions League ahead. And now I want to know, what do you think of Richarlison's possible departure? Would it be best for him and Tottenham at this point? Comment below. Your opinion is part of the channel. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Spurs news. Let's continue this journey together. Fans, stay tuned, because the market is heating up and there are more bombshells to come.